Good afternoon and welcome to ICU Lunchtime News. Let's take a look at the stories making headlines. Ministry of Education speaks on Senanga teachers' arrest. Zambia promotes cultural tourism for economic growth. Zambia boosts global role in kidney care. In international news, Uganda's Muhoozi voices strong support for Israel, hints at military action against Iran. In sports news, Chipolopolo set up preparations ahead of Malawi clash in Mukuru Four Nations tournament. More details coming shortly. With the news details, my name is Felicia Elizabeth Mwamba. The Ministry of Education has responded to the reported arrest of 5 teachers in Senanga district following an alleged incident involving Elena. In a statement issued on the 27th March 2026, the ministry said it's aware of the situation and is closely following developments surrounding the case. The ministry emphasized that schools are meant to be a safe space for learning, care, and moral development. It stated that it does not support any form of abuse against learners, while also recognizing the rights, dignity, and professional status of teachers within the education system. Officials expressed concern about the impact of the incident on both the learner and the teachers. The ministry expressed the importance of fairness, protection, and due process for all parties involved, noting that discipline in schools must always follow legal and professional guidelines. The ministry further called parents, teachers, and communities to work together in promoting discipline and respect among learners. It added that it will continue engaging relevant authorities to ensure the matter is handled properly while maintaining the safe learning environment and public trust in the education system. Zambia is setting up efforts to grow its economy through cultural tourism, with governments prioritizing the preservation of heritage while creating opportunities for local communities. The initiative promotes community-based tourism, offering visitors authentic experience of Zambian traditions and lifestyle, while ensuring the economic benefits reach grassroots levels.
We have visited a Maasai village right here in the Masai Mara on the 25th March 2026 as part of the Zambian delegation's benchmarking visit to Kenya right here. The Maasai are one of Africa's most recognized and enduring peoples, tracing their origins to the Nile Valley. The Maasai migrated southward over 500 years ago to settle the Rift Valley regions of Kenya and Tanzania. Today, around 1.5 million Maasai live in a semi-nomadic lifestyle, heading cattle across vast savannas that sustain both their spiritual and economic world.
These days, because of westernization of education, we decided to settle here. It's the best place for us, for our kids to go to school, and as well our cows to go and graze in the bush. Because all the days, no Maasai for school. But these days, our kids, they go to school. According to the government of Kenya, every kid is compulsory to go to school.
Cattle are not simply livestock to the Maasai. The measure of a man's wealth is counted in cattle and children. Their entire way of life, shelter, diet, and religion revolves around their heads. The Maasai live in structures known as manyatas, low dwellings made of mud, cow dung, and wood. Clusters of these huts form a homestead called a boma. There is no piped water, electricity, or gas in the most traditional villages. Many Maasai tribal leaders have embraced the commercial possibilities of tourism, inviting travelers like ourselves into their villages to learn about traditional Maasai life, an arrangement that allows them to continue preserving their traditions while creating revenue for the entire community and equipping their children for modern life.
like now in Kenya again, or in Masai Mara, we have some conservancy around here. We have park and we have some conservancy, which is they cooperate with the, so what our message to everyone, just want to tell them, stop poaching for completely. Because without nature, without animals, that's not a world.
Community-based tourism initiatives where Maasai people take the lead in guiding tourists about the culture are becoming more common, emphasizing the importance of preserving culture for future generations while still benefiting economically.
Its efforts in kidney care after attending global conference in Japan on kidney transplantation in Africa. The meeting brought together international experts to address challenges in threatening chronic kidney disease. The country was represented by Dr. Agre Mwemba and Dr. Justa Banda. Discussions focused on limited infrastructure, funding, challenges, and shortages of skilled health workers. Zambia played a key role at the conference, with Dr. Mwemba serving as co-chair. The country also presented its progress as an emerging kidney transplant program in Africa. The government now aims to improve services through training partnerships and better access to treatment. Plans include expanding transplant services and improving access to essential medication. We now take a break. Coming up in international and sports news. Uganda's Muhoozi voices strong support for military action against Iran. Chipolopolo set up preparations ahead of Malawi clash in Mukuru Four Nations tournament. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Zambia Research and Development Center, an institution dedicated to national development through capacity building and community development. Established in 2007 by a group of professionals and lecturers, ZRDC has since become a hub of research and innovation in the country. Registered with the Ministry of Home Affairs under the Registrar of Societies, ZRDC pursues cutting-edge research to address pressing social and economic challenges. Get involved. ZRDC engages in activities that stimulate international collaboration, promote knowledge sharing, and make research expertise available to decision makers. Our mission at ZRDC is to foster innovation and capacity building for national development. We believe in addressing poverty and underdevelopment through institutional and capacity building, human empowerment, and gender participation. In our quest to foster innovation and capacity building for national development, ZRDC launched the ZRDC University Sponsorship for Capacity Building and Development Program to facilitate knowledge advancement among ZRDC researchers and those intending to join the research community. Qualified Zambian citizens can pursue education at credible universities in Zambia with guaranteed prospects of joining the ZRDC research community. ZRDC engages in industrial and technological research, covering research development and innovative investigations to drive dynamic industrial development at national and regional levels. Join us at the Zambia Research and Development Center as we continue to innovate, empower, and shape a brighter future for Zambia. ZRDC, fostering innovation and capacity building for national development.
Thank you for staying with us. In international news, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, Uganda's Chief of Defense Forces and son of the President, expressed strong public support for Israel during the Middle East conflict. Kainerugaba suggested Uganda might take military action against Iran if Israel remains threatened, causing surprise among regional and international observers. Kainerugaba announced plans to construct a statue honoring Yonatan Netanyahu at a Netaba airport, symbolizing Uganda-Israel friendship. He referenced the 1976 Netaba raid as a pivotal movement in Uganda. Israel ties emphasizing Israel's past support for Uganda and justifying his pro-Israel stance. We now take a short break. Stay tuned for sports news. Welcome back, and now in sports news. Zambia national football team Chipolopolo have intensified their preparations ahead of the opening fixture against Malawi in the Mukuru Four Nations tournament. The team held a training session on Thursday morning at Francistown Old Stadium, with assistant coach Oswald Mutapa overseeing proceedings. All the players called up for the tournament are now in camp, signaling full readiness as the competition draws closer. The training focused on sharpening tactics and building team cohesion as the technical bench looks fine-tuned squad ahead of the crucial opener. Zambia is set to face long-term regional rivals Malawi, popularly known as the Flames, in their first match scheduled for Saturday at 15 hours. The Mukuru Four Nations tournament presents an important opportunity for Chipolopolo to test combinations and build momentum as they continue their competitive calendar. That sports item brings us to the end of our lunchtime news. Let's take a quick recap on the stories that made headlines. Ministry of Education speaks on Senanga teacher's arrest. Zambia promotes cultural tourism for economic growth. Zambia boosts global role in kidney care. In international news, Uganda's Muhoozi voices strong support for Israel, hints at military action against Iran. In sports news, Chipolopolo set up preparations ahead of Malawi clash in Mukuru Four Nations tournament. Thank you for watching. For more news updates, stay tuned for our main news at 20 hours. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.